Have you ever wanted to soar through the sky like a majestic winged creature? I know I have. And if you're like me and also want to soar through the sky like a majestic winged creature, then I have the brand new mobile MMORPG for you. Icarus M. Sponsored by Icarus M. Icarus M is a beautiful brand new MMORPG that specializes in open-air flight, large-scale sky combat, and taming familiars. Anything around the world that you see that you can fight, you can tame and have as a familiar, as a pet for yourself. Now there's a lot to love about Icarus M, but here's some of my personal favorite parts about it. Now there's epic battles with huge bosses, which you've seen before, but this one's got some interesting bosses. Like, for example, an hour or two into the game, you fight a giant fallen lightning titan, which I thought was pretty cool. I haven't seen that in an MMORPG before that I've personally played. There's an artist class. It's the first time I've seen an artist class in any MMORPG. It's really cool. She has a big paintbrush. She does all kinds of painting things, and I thought that was really great because I have not seen that before in an MMORPG. I thought that was very interesting and original. It seems to be, for me personally, it seems like it was more inviting for a non-MMO veteran, because I'm not a super huge MMO veteran, and it seemed like I could get into it and understand what I was doing easier than some other ones that I've played. There's also monster crystal registration, which is like you go to the different areas and you fight the different monsters, and there you get monsters and you register them in the menus, and you actually get stronger based on the amount of monsters that you've registered in any different area of the game. Those are just some of my personal favorite things, but there's also a lot more. There's a large, expansive world with lots of story elements and quests with voice acting and fully fledged soundtrack to provide an immersive experience. There's also a skilling system featuring console-level action gameplay. There's a familiar battlefield companion, which I mentioned before, which is a companion that grows along with the player, which is like an upgraded pet system, and you can tame, mount, and grow all the monsters on the battlefield as your familiar. We're gonna hop into some gameplay in a second, but first, you know we always gotta say it. We always gotta say, click the link in the description below if you want to support the channel and check out the game for yourself. What do we have for them if they click the link in the description? When, you gotta think positively, when they click the link in the description. Coupon code Allura for the coupon code, and you can get these luxurious rewards: 50,000 gold, red Elune, 5 resurrection scrolls, and a limited edition lovely Poyo. Ooh, we'll put them on the screen right now. That's lovely, isn't it? So let's get into some gameplay. Did I not mention that there's a flying wolf in this game? Because there's a flying wolf in this game. I probably should have led with that, right? Anyway, this is our familiar bag. We can take a look at the familiars that we have over here. We can see our different familiars. So there's 3 spots here on the left-hand side. The first one, Lollipop Debbie. The second one, Cutie Poyo, and the third one, Baref. Lollipop Debbie is the one that's fighting alongside us on the ground. Not all familiars are able to be used in all the different places. But for example, like Lollipop Debbie can only fight alongside you. You can't fly on Lollipop Debbie in the sky. That's not one of those. You can, however, fly on Cutie Poyo, but Cutie Poyo is currently our ground unit, our ground mount kind of familiar. And then Baraf is the one that's we use to fly in the sky. So that's where he's equipped in the familiar slot. This is the one that we fight with. This is the one that we use on the ground. This is the one that we use in the sky, although this can be also used in the sky as well. So let's take a look at our unit. I chose the art girl. I called her artsy girl, right? I chose the artist though, because I thought it was the coolest. Like, I haven't seen one of these units in any other MMORPGs, the artist class. So let's take a look at some of the skills on her. I think the skills are pretty cool too. She's got this first skill. It's like summoning a cat. Yeah, it's got like a little cat claw. Second skill, I forgot about this. I know some of you guys like the giant sharks. She's got a giant shark. She summons a giant shark to come out of the ground. I thought that was very cool. And then third skill, I forgot what the third skill is. It's just stars. It's not like any different monster. I just thought the first 2 were like kind of interesting, kind of curious over here. We can tame a whole bunch of different familiars though, but this is just some of the combat. I think the combat is really nice. There's a whole lot of settings. I mean, there's other classes that you can choose, of course. There's currently 5 classes, but with the settings, you can change it to make it, of course, any graphical settings you can, but you can make this. I saw some gameplay of it online, and I was like, it looks a lot nicer, at least on my tablet, than the gameplay that I saw online. So hopefully 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 the video, seeing it on video on YouTube, is doing it justice, because it's very shiny in person, right? Maybe it's just maybe it helps that my tablet is a nice tablet, but it's very shiny in person. It's very nice. So now I want to show you a little bit about taming familiars, right? Taming familiars to when you're battling something and you want to use it as a familiar for yourself. So let's take a look. When we go over here, when we attack some of these different units, we have this little, if you guys can see, there's a little green button that says set, and it says 90 over there, right? Well, now he's dead, so that doesn't really help. But we have, we can do that. We click on that when we go over here. Okay, so it goes over to the that other familiar in back of us. And then we can go to this screen. So this is a screen where we tame familiars. All you have to do is click twice in the little blue area. And I almost missed it too. And there you go. You get perfect. And then you tame a familiar. So you can view and you can see what he's got. Now we're here in one of the dungeons. This is the fire dungeon. I told you guys we have some epic bosses here. Let's see it. Let's take that off. And we'll just shark him right in the crotch, because that's the perfect place. That's the perfect spot for a shark. Oh yeah, burst time. So burst time, you just basically spam the attack button as much as you possibly can, and eventually things take a lot of damage. I like to turn the auto battle off. I like to play. And everything we get from the dungeon goes to the mailbox. We can collect all the stuff here. This is just stuff for familiars and gear. So there we go. And I think we have this as well that we can collect also. But anyway, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you again for Icarus M for sponsoring the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Check it out now using the link in the description. It also supports the channel, because then it lets them know that you came from this channel. Like, oh, okay, good. He did his job showing people the game. But anyway, again, that's Icarus M. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Just came out like, how many, like not even a week ago, like a week ago. Just came out like a week ago. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you as always in the next one.